So today I'm going to show you guys how to go from this naked ugly brow to this beautiful full dark eyebrow. My natural brows are pretty sparse and light, but this is how I get them to look beautiful and sharp. So I'm going to start with the Anastasia brow pomade, and this is in the shade soft brown. I'm just going to start by underlining my brow. I'm kind of following the natural shape, but I'm also kind of faking it till I make it, you know what I mean? And I'm also just trying to kind of make it match the other brow that's already done, just so that they're as even as possible. Once I'm done underlining, I'm going to do the top of my brows with a brow pencil. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil in the shade Soft Brown as well. And I'm actually using this for the top of my brows to make the arch and all that. I don't like to use a pomade for the top of my brows because it's kind of hard to clean if you mess up, and I tend to mess up a lot. So as you can see here, I'm kind of making an arch and connecting it to the tail. I literally have to make my arch because I don't have one. So yeah, so I'm just kind of going back in and defining that line, making sure it's kind of even with the other brow. And yeah, so I really like using a pencil for this because I do tend to mess up on my arch. I don't tend to get them even, so it's really easy to fix with a pencil, so I really like it. Now using the Total Temptation Brow Pencil by Maybelline as well. This is also in the shade Soft Brown. I'm just going to use this to actually fill in my brows because this is a thicker pencil, so I feel like it just fills it in quicker and easier. And once I'm done, I'm just going to kind of spoolie through everything, and it's actually going to kind of drag the product to the front of my brow where I didn't apply anything, so just kind of filling it in by itself. Back and forth with the filling and spooling. I do this all the time. Just look at my brows to make sure that they're even as I can get them. So I'm going to take that micro pencil again, and I'm just going to underline the beginning of my brow where I didn't really apply any product. And I'm going to do a few hair-like strokes, and I'm going to spoolie everything just so that there's no harsh lines, that there's, everything is a nice blend, a nice fade. I do like the more faded, feathery kind of brows, so that's why I am doing this. Once I feel like I have gotten my shape pretty perfect and pretty even, I will take the Tarte Shape Tape. I actually use different concealers on a day-to-day basis depending on how much makeup I'm actually using. I'm actually just going to clean up my brows with this, and I'm using a brush, and I'm just going to underline my brow. This actually takes me the most time out of my eyebrows most of the time, just because I really want this to be really sharp and really perfect. So there is times that I mess up and I kind of over conceal something that I didn't want to. So that's when I go back in with a pencil just to kind of fix it and make sure I still have that shape that I put down in the beginning. But yeah, concealing your brows, super, super important to a really like fleeky, I can't believe I just said fleeky. Concealing your brows is like a must. It's just a must. I don't normally conceal the top of my brows. I only do when I kind of messed up on a certain area, and I don't conceal the entire top, just wherever I messed up, just to kind of make it even with the other brow, but I don't really like to conceal the top of my brows. That's why I use pencil. And then I'm just going to give my brows a last comb through, make sure everything is nice and smooth, that there's no cakiness, everything is nice and nicely blended together. And I'm going to set them with the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in the shade Soft Brown as well. This is going to set them in place all day, and it also has little fibers in it, like little hairs kind of, and it makes my eyebrows look like it has more hairs than it really does. It makes it look more hairy, and yeah, that kind of sounds disgusting, but it's not disgusting. It's amazing. And yeah, my brows just always look a million times better when I put this on, and yeah, it makes them last all day. So that is the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.